Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps, and welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zad19. Oh man, so the release date for Shadowbringers is finally revealed. It's coming out July 2nd of this year, meaning that I have roughly 5 or so months to complete all of the main scenario quests for Stormblood and the Stormblood patches leading up to Shadowbringers. It also means that Shadowbringers is pre-orderable. Yay! It looks like the level cap is raising to 80, just like I expected it to do. I was kinda sorta hoping that they would raise the level cap to 100 and just be the end of that, but it looks like they're going to continue doing it in 10 gaps, meaning that we could possibly have 2 more expansions in the future, 2 more years. They're adding in a New Game Plus system as well, which I'm not entirely sure how that's going to function, but it probably lets you replay main scenario quests. I'm not sure if it restarts you back at the beginning, at the very beginning, or if it lets you choose which quest you want to do, kind of thing. That's definitely not something I'm going to explore on this character during this series at all, because I don't want to potentially fuck this up. From where Kreed is right now, we have 106 quests until the end of the main scenario for Stormblood and the beginning of the patches. And then the patches, of course, are going to be like between 60 and 80 quests. So 5 months, about 160 quests. I think we can do this. I'm going to sit and batch record 2 episodes today and hopefully get a decent amount done. Here's hoping. My wife keeps suggesting that I drop it down to 30-minute episodes, but in an MMO, there's very little you can get done in 30 minutes. Like, an entire dungeon takes between 20 and 40 minutes, and I don't want that whole dungeon being an episode, and I don't want to cut the dungeons out because they're so awesome. They're so unique and so interesting. So, I don't know. I'll just have to figure something out at some point. But, yeah, alright. Enough talking. Let's dive on into this and see what we can get done for today. Oh god! So hungry! Yum nom nom! Nom nom nom! Delicious. Hey, Ramban. High Steel Ketzerbalzer Headsman's Axe. High Steel Guillotine. Why does the name Guillotine sound so familiar? Best served with cold steel. Ramban knows exactly what he would like you to do. And that's totally not his voice. I gotta sip some more of my coffee and try that again. We've been careless to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, and we've been careful. But that's all about to change, and when it does, you may be sure that they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. Damn, I'm too excited. I can't focus. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from the look I see it as a foregone conclusion. From that look, I see it as a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn the East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this? Who even says that? And I'll be a fool to not use you. Head to this spot on your map. Right here, aye. A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Kreed. Alright. Hell yeah. Best served with cold steel. Oh, okay, so I was 1 quest behind what I thought. So we have 107 quests. Oh no, it's too many quests. We'll never be able to win. Nah, fuck it, we will get there. It'll be great. Oh yeah, I get to go past the booblets. I don't know if you can see that on the map. Pair of boobs. I know, I'm like 5 on the inside. Or is it 13? I don't know. I knew what boobs were at 5, so we'll just go with 5. At least I didn't get my own boobs until I was like 24, 25. No, I was 25, because I still weighed 120 pounds at 24. There we go. Now I'm like 172, 175. I gotta work out some. Oh look! Some fools have come to play. Oh, I don't need grid on. There we go. That's better. I was hitting for like 1,000 something. It's like, no, that's not appropriate. I need to hit harder. I need to hit faster. And done with that. Lie in wait for Imperial soldiers. Come, Frostwyrm, we must away. Oh god. What am I gonna do when I get back to... just back home and I don't have Frostwyrm anymore? I think I might buy a horse. Or talk Master into making Chocobos a thing. Oh, that'd be awesome. No, apparently they stink like hell, so maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. And yet I kinda wanna do it. I don't know, it's up to Master's discretion if he decides to make some or not. God damn it. You leshy bastards! Just leave me alone! That is a big bear. It's a mountain grizzly. Let's try not to piss that thing off. Oh good. An instance fight. All went to plan then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Velodina. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Hell yeah. Level's gonna be synced down to 62. It's gonna be the weakest that I've ever been for a while. Or the weakest that I've been for a while. Please be voice acted. Here they come.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once!
Well, I'm glad it's voice acted.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
I don't know who Xenos is, but fuck you.
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
He's like permanently got a bandage on his face from the last time that I kicked his ass. Apparently this guy just never learns his lesson. Let me whip out my dick. I mean my great sword. My great dick. That one's got a lot of HP. Ah, here we go. Fight the stuff that's under level 60. Because the other stuff is really tough. Beat the Imperial forces. There's a mage over there. Maybe I can kill it. Turn dark side on.
Get after them, damn you!
Since that Magitech weapon has a level, I'm assuming it's not that tough. This fucker's tough, though. Yeah, I can deal actual real damage to you. Let's focus on the Magitech weapon, I guess. Some Magitech slashers over here. Ah, dodge!
Now I've gotcha!
Dodge. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose if Alysae and Ralban die. I don't know if I can actually technically defeat this guy. Mages first. Can't go breaking my bad habits. Something. What the hell is he up to?
You'll be weeping blood!
Oh, great. What the hell is he up to now? I bet if I focused, I could kill that black mage off on the right.
Tizona!
Ah, nice. I'm just gonna stand right here because Ralban's gonna kill everything. Nice. I am legit surprised that he didn't manage to kill. What the shit? Self-detonate. Oh, okay, I can't get too close to the, Ow, bitch! The fuck? Oh, I've almost pulled it off of him and onto myself. That would actually be... What is he running for? He fights and runs? What the? Who the hell's are you lot?
Forward you go, but not escape.
Haha! There's the Magitech armor. Wow, why is it fighting Nago? And why did I just use a bullet technique on it? Self-detonate? No fucking thank you. Shit. Bullet quick. Almost there. Got it. Haha! Victory is mine! Sucketh upon my massive claymore. Alright. That wasn't heart pounding at all. All that time to do one quest. One instance fight. Son of a bitch.
Woohoo!
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Coward. Also, I'm still waiting for that job to come out. Having the big shield and a fucking hammer-like weapon?
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo. Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, I should mention that Gunbreaker is a tank job, and that makes me really happy. But I am not switching to Gunbreaker for the... for this, I'm just sticking to Dark Knight, because Gunbreaker, while it would be interesting, is something I want to tackle off camera. Well done, all of you. I'll call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Turpin who made this plan, and all of you, the Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I am grateful beyond words. I have no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. Haha. It's been a pleasure, General. Until our next battle. Minago, I leave the Scions in your care. Alright. Well. We shall return to the castrum then. Kreed, Mistress Levier. Once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. Alright. Fill your hearts with pride. Ha ha ha. Indeed. Alright. Minago.
I heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for your help out there.
Oh, you're welcome. I will take the quick tongue materia. Pretty please. Because I don't technically need any of that other stuff. High steel haplon. What's this? High steel gouchies.
Let fill your hearts with pride. Minago's ready to return to Ragu's Reach. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's go to the Reach.
Okay. I'm gonna end up just teleporting there because it's gonna be way the fuck faster than running over. Plus, it's free. And spent 17 minutes getting that one quest out of the way. So, you know. Come, Frostwyrm. I can use you in a city, so I'm going to. I should really start saving up, like grinding off camera and saving up mendacity. Is it mendacity? Oh. Yeah, mendacity and Genesis tomes, so that I can get some high-level stuff. Which reminds me, I have a shit ton of money on my my gathering character. I should probably get around to upgrading these accessories to the level 70 stuff. I'm trying to get this put in here. I don't want to replace the antique stuff, but I can't do Eureka, and I can't do it for a while. Hey, Minago. My gear's good enough to get me through the main scenario, so I'll be fine.
You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to smash an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's new weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day.
Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took to the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha! To think that the last time Kreedanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure. It gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future.
Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory in our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Kreed, Hydaelyn, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance.
You're welcome. Hell yeah. Alright. Where men go as one. Conrad wishes to thank you for all that you have done in such a short time. Okay. He's not going to send me on a suicide mission, is he? Because it's not much of a suicide mission if I complete it and come back alive.
Waha!
Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. You're welcome. Hi? I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Hey, Alphino.
Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful.
Indeed. There were several amongst the Scions' ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Arnvald Lentinus. A half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I am here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you will grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Girabania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, we will be soon in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Aldine that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Velodina.
Then in the meanwhile, we will make what preparations we can.
Alright. Neat. I'm guessing the big old X painted on his face means that he's a half-breed? A crossbreed? Ha. But I really don't care about that, and neither apparently does the Resistance. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. Please be voice acted. The royal palace of Alamigo.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Oriens and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by Resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
For Dola. Oh, well. Okay, I guess I don't get to hear the plan. Anyways, how's it going, Minago?
Right then, I've got duties to attend to.
I wish this fucking cough would go away. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require some time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations.
We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work.
Okay. Thank you. Thieves. Future rust, future dust. What voice shall I give you, good sir? Future rust, future dust. Beeves is certain he has seen you somewhere before. I beg your pardon? The man who bested Gaius Van Velsar wishes to offer me his assistance? I say, this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said that you had a perchance for aiding the common man. In which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it important that the monumentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them for their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and Kreed, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Oh, you're welcome, man. I don't do this for fun, though, unfortunately. Alright, let's grab the one all the way at the fucking north first, because all the other ones are way down there. Oh, and there's another mission down there. Huh. Let's just get this one out of the way. This is a really nice room. Hotmar, how's it going? Why'd I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only get a fulm of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. Ah, Damn. So basically, Garlean culture is to conquer lands and treat the lands like slaves, and the people that are born into the army come in a kind of hierarchy. It's only when they conquer a new land and add a new fighting force to the army that the one from the previous conquering is actually treated as a main part of the army. Or maybe it's like the children of that set that get treated as part of the army. I don't know. It seems kind of like a backward and stupid society.
I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks. Or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up.
That is true. Oh, you have a quest as well. Okay. A dash for green.
A dash for green.
Ah.
Hydaelyn considers the cookpot with a frown. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Tebe for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or whatever he's got on hand will suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what you sort of add, as long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back.
Oh, good fucking Jesus. Okay, since I'm closer to this one, I should run up here and talk to this guy. Gal, lady, person, thing. Friend with a face. And then I'll use the Aethernet shard to pop over to the other side of the area. Tebe. Or Tebe. Hello, Tebe. Herbs, was it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand. Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. Okay. Damn. There may do you have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'll be surprised what you can find growing underfoot even in the reach. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Why I couldn't just, you know, be handed the things that I need. You douche. I see another spot over there. Can I swim through that, is the question? I'll be doing a couple of odd jobs, I feel. Fragrant herbs. I'm so glad I can swim through this. Hug Hawk. There we go. Hey, buddy. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you're bothered to ask someone like me why I joined the Resistance. But it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship, if you live long enough. You'll die stealing someone else's land, like as not, but that's the choice. But me? I'd rather die here. Well, that's a guy who makes the most out of a situation. And unfortunately, that is probably going to be the kind of enemy that I have to fight for a long time. People who were forced into service and end up fighting because if they don't fight, they'll get killed. So they fight to live, fight to gain citizenship because they were conquered by another nation. But then they come up against me and I'm just like, bitch please, and slice them in half at the dick. Hey, Eorzea.
Why? Why indeed. To save lives, perhaps. Or to make amends for the ones that I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garlands, eh? More where that lot came from. After all, I couldn't keep on doing nothing, For after that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing.
Yeah, I kind of understand that. Alright. Only got 2 more bits of fragrant herbs to find. One is going to be over here somewhere. There it is. Ananta? Ananta. Battle maid. Hi! You, sinuous person?
Ye wayward brothers. The Ananda battle maid is not one to be trifled with. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day. Yet nary a one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all, these would-be warriors. Send them to me, unto me, should you chance to find them.
Wow, their accent is kind of hard to do. It's like giving a lisp to a person that's not gay. Which, why has a lisp become, like, the big thing for gay people? Why is that, like, the biggest sign of being gay? Is it taking too many gulags to the throat gives you a lisp, or something? Maybe too many penises to the ass gives you a lisp? Who knows? I don't know why I'm even questioning this. I don't know why it's something I bother to know. Huh. Fiery recruit. You're in the wrong place, man. Hey. Training? Ah! I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Oh my god. Fucking idiot. Anyways. Let's pop over here, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Brooding recruit. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question's moot. But it's not something you shouldn't be thinking about. I have a feeling it's going to become a republic, though, because they... From what I understand, the people had just kicked out a bloodthirsty monarch when they were attacked by the Imperials and taken over. So I doubt they're going to go back to a monarchy. Hey, I got the herbs you wanted.
Ah, there you are. Got the herbs I asked for.
Yeah. Reach greens. Precisely what type of herb this is remains unclear, but the important part is that it is green and fragrant. That's probably not a good idea to stick those in a thing.
Thanks, that'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you, sir. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children, more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake, as we must. And we never lose sight of the dream.
Yeah. And it's fine, I'm used to being everyone's fucking errand boy. Hey. Well, teacher calls for me, I see. We were just discussing strategies for disabling Magitech army, you see, and, yes, of course, there's no time. If you would excuse me. God, it's like they're all just putting it off. Hey, how's it going? What do you have? Weapons. Just straight up level 60 gear. Okay. Do I have anything to sell? Not really. Not really at all. Yeah. Nothing worth selling, at least. And then there's one fucker way the hell over there, which I feel like I should go deal with first. Sprint. Wait. No. It'd just be faster to run straight there. Or swim there, I should say. Grab this one. Then swim all the fucking way back. Turn in one quest. Then run back over. So much back and forth. I just want to throttle somebody. Smack them up the dick for this. Is this the graves? Yeah. I know, I'm late. But I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. God damn it. This series does not stray away from people getting raped. Raped, tortured, murdered, war crimes. Good lord. This game just did not stray away from like the dark realities of war. And that's good. Because they really should. There's a door right there. Oh, I betcha it leads to a staircase that goes all the way up to the top of the statue. That's really freaking cool. Gotta find this one last recruit. Beeves. Beeves? Well met, Kreed. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? Yeah. Well-worn log. Page after page of this log is filled with the flowing script. Doubtless Beeve has been practicing honing his handwriting. Here you go. As fascinating as they were varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bear their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never. Indeed. Where's this last recruit? I bet they're over here. Just around the corner, out of sight. Yep. Faint-hearted recruit. Oh, bugger! You were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be right, right? Oh bugger, oh bugger. Oh, just stop being a pansy. Get over there. God damn. Alright. That was 3 different main scenario quests, just all centered around the Reach. For funsies, I guess. Where? Oh, they're over here. Let me go around the bridge, so I don't have to run through the water. Heyo.
Recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks, dear Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor of which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler reproach, as if the Imperials would be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Fare you well, he's...
Okay. That's a cool thing. Alright. Swarthy resistance fighter. How goes it? Token of faith. The swarthy resistance fighter is at its wit's end. And damn it all, where could it have gotten to? Oh, Pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as it is a certain bloody fool had dropped it. Aye, I'd been him. I had it this morning. That much I know for certain, and have not left the Reach since, so it's got to be around here somewhere. Well, if you've got a few moments to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent most of the time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll be searching near the Officer's Pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know. It would just as easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it. Alright. I'll just use my magical map to know exactly where it is. And it's over there. Pretty sure it's gonna be in the hall rather than anywhere else. Yep, there it is. Word of the Destroyer. Looks like it's broken as fuck. If that's what this pile of rocks is. Nope. Hey, bud. Found it for you. I swear I've searched high and low, and it just won't turn up. Here you go. 7 hells, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, brother. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and the scripture, as my mother taught me. Awesome. Yeah, Theodoric, that's the mad tyrant that everybody talks about occasionally. How's it going, Alphino? Crossing the Veldina. Getting that phlegm out of my lungs. Ugh. Alphino has been making himself useful to the Resistance. Accept. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, Kreed, I hear you've been keeping busy.
Aye, that he has, and we thank him for it.
It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Velodina to General Aldine personally. Okay.
Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Oriens before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together?
That seems like a fine suggestion. But I must consult my comrades ere we depart.
Very well. I'll wait for you at the pass, but not too long.
Okay. I expect Kryl and Yustola will wish to remain here to support the Shigurns, but nevertheless we shall go and ask them. Alright. Where do I need to go? All the fucking way over there. So it looks like I'm going for another swim. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Thought for a second it wasn't going to let me get out of the water there. All I had to do was jump. Not sure how you can leap out of water like that, but, you know, reasons and things. Hey, Stola, it's been a while.
Ah, is Artemis. I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside.
This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it imperative that we offer our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she will play.
I'll fight for El Amigo. For my father and for Yida. I'm in it to the end.
Aha!
The choice was made for us ere before we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. That they will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Belsar and Van Darnus were but the first to try.
Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further, complicated by the existence of Ilberd's primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene.
I thought this was a foregone conclusion, given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause, for it is ultimately the selfsame cause I have served since I first pledged to serve Master Louisoix in the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking to the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here for Mephilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Y'shtola for now and tend to the wounded.
As for you, Kreed, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmund, the man who slew Gaius Van Velsa and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Well, duh. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. Oh God. I'll fight. The Empire poses too great a threat. Indeed, as you have doubtless seen during your time in the outlying villages, their so-called mediocrity is but a pretext to torture and enslave the lesser subjects. Such is the fate that awaits us all should their expansion continue unchecked.
Take care, Y'shtola, Krile, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lys, I should ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go. Our Minago will leave without us.
Damn, I just want to record some episodes, and yet my throat and this fucking cough are just getting on my nerves. Might I persuade you to join us, Kreed? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince Minago to wait a little longer. Aye. Of course, it's going to be waiting all the way down there. Because why would he wait anywhere where I can actually get quickly to? Damn it. God damn it, indeed. Neonix Xeon, the Blood Dragon. Kinky.
Thank you all for
Alright.
watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host, Zod19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!